Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Surbhi Sharma. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 19th of September. Afghan President Ghani meets Indian Prime Minister Modi in New Delhi. Pakistani court suspends jail sentences of Nawaz Sharif daughter Maryam. And activists urge UN to protect rights of Baloch people. And now for all the details, Afghan President Ashraf Ghani met Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday in New Delhi to boost bilateral ties. Ghani was on a day-long visit to India, was warmly received by Modi at Hyderabad House in New Delhi, where the two leaders held bilateral talks on various issues, including security. Indian Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj also attended the bilateral talks. India and Afghanistan share a strong relationship. India has been one of Afghanistan's biggest allies in the war against Taliban, training thousands of security personnel. New Delhi has also played a significant role in reconstruction and rehabilitation of Afghanistan. Indian Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Tuesday said negotiations with Russia on the S-400 missiles were almost complete. India has long bought Russian military equipments from combat planes to ships and submarines. Indian Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Tuesday said the negotiations with Russia on the S-400 missiles were almost complete. India uses a large amount of Russian military equipment from combat planes to ships and submarines. The minister said the government was keen to finalize a deal for advanced S-400 surface-to-air missile system before Russian President Vladimir Putin's upcoming visit to New Delhi.
The negotiation with Russia on the S-400 have reached almost a final stage, and that's where it is. We'll have to see whether we are going to sign it before the President of Russia visits. That's what you're referring to. But the negotiations are almost complete.
India has long brought military hardware from Russia, and the two countries hold joint war games every year. Earlier this month, India signed an accord on secure military communications with the United States that officials have previously said would allow the US to transfer high-tech equipment such as armed surveillance drones. India on Tuesday slammed Pakistan over sponsoring terrorism in its northern Jammu and Kashmir province. An Indian diplomat at the ongoing session of the Human Rights Council in Geneva said the real problem in Jammu and Kashmir is cross-border terrorism emanating from neighbouring Pakistan.
India on Tuesday slammed Pakistan for sponsoring terrorism in its northern Jammu and Kashmir province during the ongoing UN session in Geneva. Indian diplomat Mini Devi Kumam criticized the country and said the real problem in Jammu and Kashmir is cross-border terrorism emanating from Pakistan. Kumam made the remarks while exercising India's right of reply to a statement made by Pakistan.
The nature and extent of cross-border terrorism is evident from the number of Pakistan terrorists who have been apprehended by our security forces, the huge amount of arms and ammunition that has been recovered from the terrorists, and the continued existence of infrastructure of support for the internationally proscribed terrorist groups like Hizbul Mujahideen, Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed in Pakistan-controlled territories.
India has long accused neighbouring Pakistan of arming, training and infiltrating militants as a proxy to mount attacks on Indian soil. New Delhi also accuses Islamabad of sheltering UN-designated terrorist Hafiz Saeed. Saeed, who is the co-founder of the Lashkar-e-Taiba terror group, is blamed by the US and India for 2008 Mumbai attacks that killed 166 people, including 6 Americans. He, however, denies any role in the attacks.
In news from Pakistan, Pakistan's Islamabad High Court on Wednesday ordered the release from jail of ousted Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, his daughter and son-in-law, suspending the sentences they received from an accountability court in July.
The Islamabad High Court on Wednesday suspended the sentences handed to Pakistan's former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, his daughter Maryam Nawaz and son-in-law Muhammad Safdar in the Avonfield corruption reference. The decision came after the court accepted their petitions against the sentences awarded to them on July 6th by an accountability court over corrupt practices linked to the family's ownership of upscale London flats. Sharif was sentenced on July 6 to 10 years while his daughter and political heir was sentenced to 7 years and Safdar was sentenced to a year in prison. They are currently in Adiala jail in Rawalpindi. Following the suspension, the trio will be released from jail after completion of the formalities, although it was unclear whether they would be released on Wednesday or in a few days. All three have been ordered to pay 500,000 rupees as surety bonds.
Moving on, Baloch human rights activists have asked the United Nations to act tough against Pakistan to protect the rights and lives of Baloch people. Activists on Monday highlighted the gross human rights violations by Pakistani forces in Balochistan on the sidelines of the ongoing UN session in Geneva.
Human rights activists from Balochistan have asked the United Nations to act tough against Pakistan to protect the rights and lives of the Baloch people. In a side event co-organized by Baloch Voice Association during the 39th session of UN Human Rights Council in Geneva, activists highlighted gross human rights violations by Pakistani forces in the region. They demanded the United Nations to intervene and put pressure on Pakistan. The event was also attended by many human rights activists, including Munir Mingal and exiled Kashmiri leader Shaukat Ali Kashmiri.
बलूचिस्तान में इसलिए टारगेट किया जा रहा है कि वो एक तो सीपैक को नहीं चाहते हैं, चाइना को नहीं चाहते हैं। दूसरी बात यह है कि जो अपना हक है, हकूक़ है, वो अपना हकूक़ मांगने के लिए वो कहते हैं कि बलूचिस्तान ऑक्युपाइड है, यानी मकबूजा है, पाकिस्तान ने कब्ज़ा किया हुआ है, आप इसको छोड़ के चले जाएं।
हमको ये सीपैक नहीं चाहिए, ये सीपैक के साथ बर्बादी आई है, ये सीपैक के साथ जो जुल्म की पाकिस्तानी आर्मी की जो जुल्म 70 साल से बलूच पे वो कर रहे हैं, जब से उन्होंने हम पे कब्जा किया है, उसका सीपैक के आने से उसमें 100 गुना इजाफा हो चुका है। तो ये सीपैक के साथ हमारी मौत जुड़ी हुई है।
Indigenous Baloch people term the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor Project or CPAC, which passes through Balochistan, as illegal and an attempt to exploit their natural resources. Activists have long blamed China and Pakistan are together aiming to change the demography of Balochistan and have been committing atrocities against innocent Baloch people.
In news from Afghanistan, Afghanistan's second Vice President Mohammad Sarwar Danish on Tuesday reacted to the calls by politicians to revise the bilateral security agreement with the United States. He said the politicians should not undermine the country's national interests due to their political differences.
Afghanistan's second Vice President Mohammad Sarwar Danish on Tuesday said that the revision of the Bilateral Security Agreement or BSA with the US is against the national interests. Danish said the members of parliament should not undermine Afghanistan's national interest in pursuit of their political differences. This comes after some lawmakers in the country last week defied government support of the BSA and accused the US of having failed to abide by the key articles included in the agreement.
از ولسی جرگه افغانستان که خود تصویب کننده بودجه ملی کشور است و از ظرفیت‌ها و خلاهای اقتصادی و امنیتی کشور به خوبی آگاه است. بسیار بعید است که به خاطر رقابت‌های سیاسی منافع ملی کشور را نادیده بگیرد.
Back in 2014, Afghanistan's National Unity Government concluded the crucial BSA with the US and the Status of Forces Agreement with the NATO, paving the way for about 12,000 foreign forces to remain in the country post-2014. The agreement since then has allowed thousands of US soldiers to remain in the country and has paid the salaries of Afghan National Defense and Security Force members.
A factory in India's northwestern Jaipur city producing eco-friendly papers, boxes and bags is making way for a cleaner environment. The factory's products are made from reusable elements and people can use them for up to 10 years.
A factory in India's northwestern Jaipur city churns out eco-friendly paper along with boxes and bags for providing a better option for the environmentally aware. People prefer the eco-friendly paper and it lasts long too. The products, bags made from it are reusable and people can use it for up to 10 years.
और क्योंकि ये इको फ्रेंडली प्रोडक्ट है, दुनिया में सब जगह इको फ्रेंडली का बोलबाला है, तो उसका भी हमको लाभ मिलता है और ये लगातार उन्नति की ओर जा रहा है.
For more than 3 decades, the handmade paper industry has been seeing traction from locals only. Often, paper is made out of cow dung, which makes it environmentally sustainable.
Several events were organized in India's northeastern Imphal city to celebrate the World Bamboo Day. Various products were displayed to create awareness among the people about the benefits of using bamboo.
World Bamboo Day Celebration Committee on Tuesday organized various events in India's northeastern Imphal city to mark the World Bamboo Day. The events were aimed at creating awareness among the people about the benefits of using bamboo and bamboo-made products in their daily lives. Various products made from bamboo including bags, decorative items, cycles, lamps, kitchenware and furniture were displayed. Besides, a painting competition and a rally were also organized as part of the celebrations. Pertinent to mention that National Commission of Bamboo Application in India has taken a giant technological leap by introducing bamboo yarn, bamboo boats and other different types of products in the country.
The significance of this bamboo the celebration day is bamboo takes 3 to 4 years to achieve its maturity, whereas wood takes 40 to 50 years. Now everywhere in the world there is awareness that bamboo is the new material, new plant which is going to replace wood. Like everything made from wood earlier was now replaced by bamboo. Even medicine we started making.
The North Indian provinces, which are traditionally known as India's bamboo hub, have been facing decrease in bamboo production due to changing rainfall patterns. This, along with import of cheaper Chinese products, has led to huge losses to the business associated with bamboo industry. However, with the launch of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's National Bamboo Mission, things are taking a positive turn.
The wax figure of Bollywood actress Sunny Leone was unveiled at New Delhi's Madame Tussauds Museum on Tuesday. Dressed in little black dress paired with a shimmery sheer drape, Leone's waxwork became an instant hit among the visitors. Bollywood actress Sunny Leone on Tuesday unveiled her scented wax figure at New Delhi's Madame Tussauds Museum. Dressed in little black dress paired with a shimmery sheer drape, Leone's waxwork was a hit among the visitors. The Delhi branch of Madame Tussauds is divided into 5 sections: music, sports, film celebrities, history and leaders. It also houses wax statues of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Bollywood superstar Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan, and Canadian pop star Justin Bieber, among others.
The outfit that you see on the figure is donated from her own wardrobe, and it's the first scented figure. It is her perfume, and her makeup artists were very involved with us to pick up the skin tones and what kind of makeup she wears, what kind of nail paints she wears. So an extremely cooperative team from Sunny.
The life of adult movie star turned Bollywood actress Sunny Leone has been recently adapted for a web series titled Karanjit Kaur, The Untold Story of Sunny Leone. She has also been part of famous show Big Boss and has some of the hits including Jism 2, Jackpot, Ragini MMS 2 and Ek Paheli Leela in her name. Well, that's all we have for you from South Asia this evening. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.